Real still 601. Real still 601.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, Settle down. Let's save it for the show. It's about to get real. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Real Spill 601, your favorite sports show. I can tell you today's show is sponsored by earthblendcoffee.global. You can use the link in the description box and place your order now. You guys know how we do it. I got my guys with me. Real Spill Phil,
Yes,
aka
sir.
Phil Love.
Yes, sir.
Got my guy, Deon Lacey. How y'all guys doing, man?
Man,
Another show, another day.
feeling good, man.
Feeling great.
Look good, feel good. You know me.
We got a lot of good talking for you guys, so we're going to go ahead and dive right in. On February 13th, the Cincinnati Bengals are set to go to Los Angeles to play the LA Rams to square off in SoFi Stadium for Super Bowl 56. I'm going to do a little bit of fill in the blank here, guys. The winner of Super Bowl 56 will be...
I'm going to go out first. The Rams. It's going to be hard. This is a hard take right here. Because this hand say, pick the Bengals. Other hand say, pick the Rams. So I'm going to go with the Rams. I've been sticking with them ever since my team got put out.
What?
Yes, I have. I want the Rams to win. They got the pieces. I want Odell to get on one. I want Cam Akers to get on one. And all the other guys, Aaron Donald get on one. I just want to see, can they beat the Cincinnati Bengals? Because it's going to be tough now. Joe Burrow, we know how that guy don't back down from anybody. You know, he's a dog. And I really respect Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of want to go for him to win this Super Bowl, but I just can't. If it was any other team, I would have said Bengals. You know what I'm saying? If Green Bay was in there, they would say Green Bay, of course. But anyway, I feel like it's gonna be a 5 to 6 point game. And the Rams gonna take it off. You know, it's gonna be a turnover. Joe Burrow gonna make a mistake at the end. I feel like I know how my words tend to bite me from the back, you know, and backstab me. But I feel like I'm confident about this one. And if this made me go viral, then hey, it is what it is. But I got the Rams by 6, man. The Rams by 6. A big game by Cam Akers, bro. I done told y'all, playoff Cam something scary. So you finna see. You finna see, man.
Well, one thing I will say that you're right about is you probably will be going viral again. But the winner of the Super Bowl will be the Bengals. This team has been through every emotion, and they didn't quit. And the talent that they have when it comes to the big moments when you need a play or first down or even a touchdown, these guys have made it happen. With Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Mixon, all those guys, man, they've really been putting in a lot of work, and it's proven, as we can see. The one thing I will say is, for this Super Bowl, I think when the big moment comes, Joe and the offense, they're going to have to be ready to score, because if not, the Rams can take off. As far as defense with the Bengals, they're going to have to get off on third down, and they also have to limit Cooper Kupp and Odell Beckham. With that being said, the one flaw I will say with the Rams is that the inside, you know, I'm all about the trenches, and the linebacker group for the Rams right now, I feel like that's the weakness where they can attack the run and passing game. So if the Rams can't stop that, it'll probably be a long night for them.
Got a confession to make. When the Chiefs and AFC Championship game was going on probably mid first quarter, man, you know, I really told everybody I had picked the Bengals, which I did. But man, my papa asked me during the game, I said, Chiefs. You know, I was just too scared. I was too scared to just man up about it in front of my pops, man. And I just got to go ahead and get that out there, and that just really made me think. So, you know, on paper, looking at this throughout this Super Bowl, the Rams should blow the Bengals out. On paper, the Rams should blow the Bengals out. O-line versus their D-line, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and those guys, they should go crazy on the Bengals O-line. Mm-hmm. Jamar Chase has been outstanding all year, but he's going up against what everybody likes to say is the number one corner in the league. I mean, I beg to differ, but number one corner in the league. Then safety-wise, the Rams, you know what they got all together when it comes to their overall defense. And what that front brings, it really can basically offset your whole offensive scheme. Then when you look on the offensive side, how can they even guard them? Cooper Kupp, Odell, Jefferson. I mean, they got talent all around, you know. And what can they guard Cooper Kupp with? Eli Apple?
No.
Eli trash.
On paper, the Rams really should. That's why they're in Vegas 4.5 point favorites.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to go ahead and blow them out. But as I was thinking, because honestly, I was still kind of mismatch on this. I didn't know. I was tossing and turning. Didn't know if I wanted to do the Rams or if I wanted to do the Bengals. And I thought about it, and I was like, man, he ain't failed me yet. He ain't failed me yet. And I'm going to go with my boy Joe, Ice Cold Joe. I'm rocking with the Bengals. I'm rocking with the Cincinnati Bengals. Man, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough game. But what the Bengals got on their side is, you know when you like a little kid,
right.
You real little, and your mom's getting on you for something. Say you touch the stove.
Right.
Don't put your hand in the stove. But look, some people leave him alone. He don't know no better.
Right.
He don't know no better.
Right.
So that's what they got going. They don't know no better. They not supposed to be there.
You right.
They not supposed to be there.
Come on.
So what I'm saying is with this, the Cincinnati Bengals all together, roster for roster, Rams had a better roster. Mm-hmm. But that was really the same way with the Chiefs. That was the exact same way with the Chiefs. If you would looked up on paper, you in your head, how in the heck are they gonna guard the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'm telling you right now, I didn't even know how they were gonna stop Tyreek Hill.
In the heck are they gonna guard the Kansas City Chiefs?
That boy to 78.
The Titans. How are they gonna stop Derrick Henry and them boys?
Ryan
Tannehill, A.J. Brown,
Still went off.
Julio Jones. Wasn't enough. But Julio Jones, the D-line.
They had 9 sacks though. They still won.
Should have hit harder.
And they still won.
Hey,
credit to them guys with the Pro Bowl. Big J.
Should have hit harder. Should have did this. Should have did that. But they at home on the couch watching the Super Bowl like everybody else.
Yeah, we the same.
But what I'm saying is though, time after time, the Bengals have been counted out throughout this whole postseason. Point spread, I'm pretty sure some people have been picking the favorites every time. The Bengals have cost you money. And I'm not a gambling man, but I think the Bengals might cost some more people some money this upcoming Sunday. Mm-hmm. So I think I like Joe and them boys to edge it on out. Now,
my thing is, if they lock down Chase, guys gotta step up. You know, the tight end hurt a little bit. He's still gonna play because it's the Super Bowl. But Higgins got to step up. And I think Joe Mixon gonna wake some people up. You know what I'm saying? That's my only doubt on that one. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Boyd got to step up. He been quiet the past 3 games, but he got to step up because I feel like everybody talk about Jalen Ramsey, but he gets exposed a little bit now.
No, and that's what I'm gonna go to my other point. I don't think that Jalen Ramsey's gonna lock Jamar Chase.
He ain't because
I'm gonna go ahead and be on record. It might bite me in the butt, but I don't think that Jalen Ramsey is going to lock up Jamar Chase.
I know for a fact he not.
I feel like this. What the Bengals like to predicate their offense on a lot is Joe, he got trust in his guys. Mm-hmm. He lets them go get it. Mm-hmm. Those 50-50 balls, he's so confident. Mm-hmm. It does. If he sees single coverage, he's letting it go. Mm-hmm. Just look at the Chiefs game. Right. When they start giving them single coverage, he did not hesitate.
I saw how
so,
boy.
And just real quick, Tom Brady's last touchdown was on Jalen Ramsey. And that was one-on-one.
Deep ball.
Deep stop and go.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, you give Jamar Chase a high route, high point ball, man on man. Jalen Ramsey, he's good.
Yeah.
I don't think
I just seen him got weak. I just seen him got exposed a little bit now.
You see, the thing about Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, like you said, man, they've been under them lights before and they weren't phased a bit. in that college football championship, they thought that A.J. Terrell was going to lock Jamar Chase up. No, they really did. They had him as one of the best corners in college football.
I think that Alabama was going to lock them.
Yeah, they thought a lot of people thought they could expose Trayvon Diggs. Jamar Chase exposed him.
But Trayvon, hey, I ain't going to give him.
Moving forward now, they're going against the Rams, and I feel like the Bengals not even. You know how some teams going against a bigger team, they kind of nervous and scared.
Right.
I think the Bengals they won't smoke. Like they coming full force.
Oh no, they
head first. They're not waiting back to see what they're gonna do.
I mean,
they coming forward with it.
I just feel like that with all said and done with the defense. Honestly, if you look at it, there's no way that they should even be there because with the defense, just on paper, they don't really got it like that. Other than a few key players on there, but which are really from the Saints.
They turn the defense, right?
Yeah, the Bengals defense. They turn who that into who they. But
man.
But see, the crazy part about the defense is for some reason on certain stretches of the game, particularly in the second half,
stops.
They become locked down. The defensive coordinator and those guys, they make great adjustments every half. Look back at all those games they played.
And there's been a lot of they getting off on third down. That's
they make
the
stops.
thing.
Yeah,
they making stops on third down, and when you do that, you can work with your
and
offense.
They create turnovers.
Exactly.
So
them tip balls, man. The linebacker group, they've been doing
Mike
an amazing
Hilton, the
job,
dog.
bro.
Mike Hilton, the dog, man.
Oh, we miss him so much, man. Man, I miss that dog.
Hey, that's what y'all do though, man. But y'all haven't had Jimmy G though. But
right.
I just feel like you said though, man. Joe, he's been not in the Super Bowl, but in big stages before.
Mm-hmm.
That whole run with LSU, really, I think started off 4 or 5-0. The spotlight was on them for the rest of the season. And as you seen time progress, he didn't fold. Not only did he not fold, but he got better over the stretch. Just like how it basically is this playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten better throughout this stretch, from the Raiders game to Titans game to the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Yeah, I'll get down the stretch though. I get some dog fights.
Hey,
that's what they like.
A win is a win, and then in this playoffs, if you look, the margin of win has only been like 3.5 for this whole playoffs. No game has been a blowout.
Right.
Nobody has blown anybody out this postseason. Nobody.
The Chiefs blew out the Steelers.
And the Bills blew out.
My fault, everybody. We got one blowout.
The Bills beat the sting out of the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bills blew out the Patriots, and the Kansas City Chiefs blew.
That was expected though.
Blew Ben in the retirement.
That was expected though. That was expected.
They blew Ben in the retirement.
They blew him back to Harley Davidson.
Right. Man, we finna blow A-Rod right on over.
He's staying in Green Bay. You see how he said bye to Nashville, so he's gonna stay in Green Bay. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
He ain't trying to rebuild.
Y'all gonna get Jimmy G.
But just to overview this, I'm rocking with Cincinnati Bengals. I think it's gonna be a close game. I want to say they win by walk-off field goal again.
I'm saying 5-6, man. That ratio. It'll be a 5-6.
You think the Rams gonna win by 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
It's gonna be close.
I think the Bengals can win by 10. Joe Burrow under them lights, bro.
Now, if Matt go back to Detroit,
real quick though, because Lacey, I don't know, man. It just feel like a lot of stuff you were saying was kind of contradicting yourself.
Yeah, he was.
Because a lot of these guys that you've been naming, you talking about they not this, they not that, but now you rooting for them or they like this.
Right.
And I'm kind of confused because a couple of months ago, Odell wasn't that guy. He's not that guy. Now you want to see him win a ring.
He got a new birth. He got rebirth.
Right. You were just telling me he was sorry, clone, washed. I don't want to hear that. Matt Stafford,
Baker made him that.
And throughout this playoffs, you kept saying Matt Stafford was going to show. You kept saying
you said he was going to choke. Say he was going to choke.
You did.
You kept saying that every round.
And now
every round.
You see, I didn't mention Matthew Stafford in none of my tape.
So how they gonna win in spite of Matt Stafford?
So without Matthew Stafford,
he gonna do what he have to do. But
so what do you think the Rams will be without Matthew Stafford?
I mean, Jared Goff took him to the Super Bowl.
Oh my!
He took him to the playoffs.
Are you serious?
I'm just being honest.
Come on,
do you not realize that without Matthew Stafford throwing that bomb, they wouldn't have beat the Bucs?
Jared Goff's not doing that. He's not doing that.
I'm just saying though. Jared Goff did the same thing Matt Stafford did.
I tell you.
But I say this though, for sure, off of just one game. Matt Stafford looked a lot better than your boy did in this postseason.
And he ain't choke up either.
No.
What? What you mean, no? Did he throw Did Aaron Rodgers throw a touchdown this postseason?
Okay. He gonna win the MVP though.
Okay, regular season.
And that award, man.
But we're going to move on. Today's show is sponsored by EarthBlendCoffee.global. You use the link in the description box to place your order now. We'll be back after the break. Make sure to call in 800-492-5186 to be on the show.
Footprint Farms is a beautiful 68-acre vegetable and cattle farm located in Jackson, Mississippi, and is Mississippi's largest urban farm. The mission of Footprint Farms is to provide the community access to healthy food choices, introduce our youth to agriculture, and provide training and technical assistance to small farmers and ranchers. The farm is open to the public every Friday from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. to purchase fresh produce or visit us at the Mississippi Farmers Market located near the fairgrounds in February. We accept all forms of payment, including EBT and SNAP benefits. Looking for a beautiful venue for your next wedding, family reunion, or dinner? Footprint Farms offers a 3,000 square foot facility on 5 beautiful acres, perfect for your next event. For more information, visit our website at footprintfarms.com, Facebook and Instagram at Footprint Farms, or call us at 601-910-5534. Footprint Farms, farm fresh, city sweet.
Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to call in 800-492-5186. Moving from football, this is going to be our first NBA topic. Moving on, the Brooklyn Nets have lost their last 8 games. There have been a lot of rumors surrounding the star James Harden, whether if he is happy or not in Brooklyn. Not to mention Kevin Durant being out on injury and Kyrie Irving only being a part-time player due to not being vaccinated and the New York laws and mandates not allowing him to play home games. So I want to ask you guys, with all this turmoil going on, should the Brooklyn Nets be in panic mode?
Man, it's really gonna hate for me to say this, but yes, they need to panic. they really need to panic right now. Do y'all know that the Nets are the 7th seed?
Yeah,
I can't believe it. But
believe it.
Let me. So with KD being hurt and Kyrie only being able to play away games, and then you got Harden, he really make me mad. He over here complaining and crying and whining because he don't want to be with the Nets because of Kyrie. Right now, that chemistry has fell off. And you can tell by the way everybody been playing. The last 8 games, they've averaged under 50% from the field goal. That's not the Nets to me. And then also, Joe Harris hurt. So a lot of the shooters, they not there. Then you got Harden and Kyrie that can give you 20-something one game, and they're going to give you 15, 16 another game. Yeah. That's not working out right now. And I'm going to tell you the truth. As of right now, I couldn't even tell you who could make it out the East, but I know it's not the Nets. Right now,
I am honestly surprised you said that.
But I'm trying to.
I am surprised that you said that. I'm really surprised you said that.
I'm calling it how I see it. The Nets right now, they do not look like
you picked the Nets to come out the East already earlier though.
I did, and I'm still standing on that. But right now, today, the Nets will not. I don't see it.
But you still feel like they can get it back together though.
If they come together this second half of the season after the All-Star break, which means Harden, Kyrie, and KD, they need to come together. Yeah. That's what I mean by come together. I'm not talking about the rest of the team. The rest of the team, they're going to no, serious. The rest of the team, they're going to follow suit. Yeah. But your 3 superstars now, they got 3 superstars. Not no All-Star, not no role player, 6-man. Yeah. Superstars. They got to come together, be grown adults. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to get vaccinated. Right. So they can play at home too. Yeah. Because that's how they lost to the Warriors. Yeah. But once they come together, I think everything will get back on track. Plus KD need to, he need to get healthy again.
Once he get healthy, you feel like you feel like once KD feel like once KD come back, everything gonna get back right.
Once KD come back, that's a stepping stone for everything to get back into place.
Right.
It still need to be Harden and Kyrie working things out.
But KD going to
KD is he is the glue that got everything sticking together. Y'all don't understand. Yeah. Without KD, the Nets are not the Nets. Right. I'm just being honest.
Well, I'm gonna say this, bro, because I'm tired of Harden stuff. But basically, I'm not in panic mode. Of course, this is a 82-game, 84-game season. You're going to have losing streaks. You're going to have winning streaks. It's part of basketball. You're going to have guys that rest. You're going to have guys that come to play. The Nets need to wake up. Steve Nash need to have a sit-down with the three head honchos. Harden, Irving, and Durant.
You don't think they've already done that, though?
Okay.
Right.
I'm just asking.
They need to have a sit-down.
It ain't working. That's why they need to panic.
We know Patty Mills gonna put his hard head on every time. We know LaMarcus Aldridge gonna put his hard head on every time when he come back. Every time. We know about Blake Griffin. He a little crybaby with that 4. He a little cry. You know I don't like Blake Griffin with that 4. But anyway, I'm sick and tired of James Harden crying, being with little baby, doing all this and that, going to Paris, going back to Houston, going everywhere. I'm tired of Harden doing this.
Call it how you see it. Call it how you see it.
Harden haven't been the same since he was first got to Houston.
Right.
He been acting like he got us on. I'm just gonna be real.
Man.
He OPL. I don't know what he doing, but he ain't playing no basketball.
He been 4 pockets though.
He ain't playing no basketball. He talking about trying to leave the Nets. If he leave the Nets, he better kiss a ring goodbye.
Cause where he gonna go? If he go to the 76ers,
I know he want to be the man again.
That's really
he want to be the man again, and I don't know what's going on. But he need to stop crying, stop doing all this extra stuff, and be a grown man like you said, Bill, and put his pants on like everybody else do, and get himself a ring.
Yes.
And Kyrie Irving, man, you know I'm sick and tired of him too. I'm sick and tired of him too.
Boy,
He need to go get vaccinated quick, for real, cause you already play away games and you can't win against scrubs. You can't win.
Call it how you see it.
Like you need to go and get vaccinated. They let you play, cause you weren't gonna play the whole year. They let him play, and he's still going the road. Him and Harden going and getting doing this and doing that. You can't win on the road against scrubs. And Kevin Durant, you gotta stop getting injured, man. I know you play so hard and all this. You need to stop getting injured, bro. You the man, but you need to stop getting
You
injured.
tell somebody to stop getting injured.
He can't help that.
I know you can't help it, but man, if he can stay healthy, man, if he just can stay healthy for a whole season, because it's always these little injuries that always, miss his game up, but they gonna come back. It's just a 8-game, 7-game losing streak. But we already know when playoff time come, them guys gonna wake up and they gonna just click out of a sudden.
I know one guy gonna wake up for sure.
They gonna click.
I can't.
I just want Harden to stop playing and stop BSing, bro, and come together, and they gonna be fine because they still got that chip on their shoulder with Giannis. And I like Giannis, but they got something for them boys.
Okay.
But who cares? They 7-8 play in. They gonna find a way in the playoffs, and they gonna make noise. That's all said and done.
Let me pull up. I just gotta make sure I got everything together for this one right here. Panic mode, yes, they should be in panic mode. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I know you alluded to it, but I still feel like you kind of 50-50 with it. I'm standing on this for the rest of the season. The Nets will not win the NBA Finals. They will not win. I don't even see them making the NBA Finals. I think it's a wrap for the Nets. I think it's too much going on. First off, any team that's went through an 8-game losing streak has not won the NBA Finals ever in NBA history. Just go ahead and just put that out there real quick. But it's a lot going on with the Brooklyn Nets. It's a lot going on, and I gotta just really just
They really
go
act
ahead.
like OKC.
I gotta really just go ahead and just get into it. So first off, Kyrie Irving, yes, he's killing the team. Being unvaccinated, he's killing the team. But the Brooklyn Nets, that's on them. That's on them.
You right.
They should never let him come back. Since Kyrie Irving has been back, they are 6-12 when he plays. They're 6-12 when he plays, and they were 23-12 before he came, and then they slid down and went 6-12, added on to that, and they went to 7th seed. But when they first announced that they were adding Kyrie Irving back, they were 21-8. He didn't play all these games, but after they announced that, they were 8-16. So regardless, they weren't winning games. Yeah, being a part-time guy is not going to work. Especially if he's an intricate piece into what you're trying to do moving forward. You can't have him half of the time. It's not going to work. Clearly, the numbers show it's not going to work. And Kyrie Irving is that type of guy when Kevin Durant's out and James Harden out to carry a team. He's never done that in the NBA. Let's be real. He's never done that. People, say what you want to who you think the better point guards is, but Kyrie Irving has never, ever carried an NBA franchise. When he played for Cleveland, he put up stats. They always lost.
Mm-hmm.
When he played for Cleveland with Bron, they started winning. In the Celtics, they played better when he wasn't there. He's only good when he has a top 5, top 10 player beside him, and then he can do what he can do. Carrying the team is not him. That's not him.
Leave that to Harden, Durant.
Just talking about
to Durant.
On the lines. Harden can carry a team. He can carry a team. He can get him to a Western Conference Finals. But with James Harden, I disagree with y'all on this though. Harden has all the right to be upset. He didn't sign up for this. That's like me feeling you. We decided to do this show, and Lacey say I'm only coming once every other week. I ain't signed up for that. I didn't tell Lacey, hey man, we gonna do this every week, but you come, every other week. You don't really gotta do too much. Don't have to do any posting on social. Just come when you can.
Right.
No, I didn't sign up for that. I'm gonna say, hey, either he gotta go or I gotta go. That's just keeping it stacked.
I feel that.
So James Harden has every right to be mad about that because he signed up for him, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant. He signed up for a big 3, not a big 2.5. So in that case, I feel like he has all the right to want to leave, move forward. And I mean, do I think he'll win a championship if he goes somewhere else? I mean, with Joel Embiid, I don't see it. I do think that some of his. I think that James Harden redo is starting to go back down a little bit. But James Harden just hasn't really had a great season even without Kyrie Irving this year. First, they blamed on the referees, talking about with the new rules, but then they started really. Honestly, they slacked back up to the regular NBA rules now. Yep. So his play should kind of kick up, but these are Harden's field goal makes and misses through the past 6 games. 2 for 11, 6 for 19, 11 and 24, 4 and 13, 13 24, one good game, and 7 for 21. So, I mean. And another guy we're going to talk about this next segment. But, see, it's a lot of highlight on him. And, see, I just don't like that because James Harden is doing the exact same thing, just able to shoot a lot more. And he leads the league in turnovers per game. James Harden at 4.8, almost 5 turnovers a game. It's him that leads the league in turnovers. I'm trying to we don't have a national stage yet that everyone else has, so they get to make these narratives in the media. But what I'm saying is don't believe all the hype on the media. They don't dive into it for real. They pick and choose where they want to go for these NBA headlines and storylines. Some of these guys want to get personal on these TV shows, but when you look at it, James Harden has just not been that guy. He looks out of shape, like he done gained 20, 30 pounds. He's chilling, and now he's out on a hamstring injury. I just don't think – I think that right now he's really quit
going with the flow
for a little minute. He's clearly not into it, not engaged at all. He don't see them doing nothing. I think KD's really chilling now. I don't even think KD's rushing to get back at this point. Right. I think KD might see as this might be a year where they not even going. He still might.
Well, he's not playing in the All-Star game.
Yeah, so. But my thing is with that, like you said, they want to see Giannis. I don't see them beating the Bucks in the playoffs. I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. I don't see them beating the Bucks. I don't see them beating the Heat. There's 2 teams I don't think they want to see in the playoffs.
Yeah,
the Heat or the Bucks. Yeah, it sounds good. I don't see them beating the Heat or the Bucks. Maybe a Bulls team because they're young and all that, but 2 well-coached teams, especially if Steve Nash is still a question as he really an actual good head coach. 2 well-coached teams that already know the players all know their roles, like we saw with the Bucks. Because honestly, that Bucks series shouldn't even went 7 games, but it did, and hey, I mean, I know Kevin Durant, he really sent him home. He really almost supposed to send him home, but it didn't happen. But my thing is, if you put a team with enough firepower like the Bucks, and people sleep on that, Giannis is really having a great season this year. Yes. People ain't been watching what the Bucks been doing, but Giannis is having a great season. The Bucks haven't gotten it all together due to the injuries and guys, things like that.
The Heat too. The Heat been going. They've been doing their thing.
Oh yeah, the Heat. They're number 1 in the East, and we haven't. Kyle Lowry has missed time. Jimmy has missed time. Bam has missed time. Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. He, in my opinion,
Coach
the best coach.
Going to Memphis.
No, it's gonna go. I guarantee it's gonna go to Eric Spoelstra. They keep doing what they're doing. They don't even have their stars like that, and they're still number 1 in the East. Not second or third in the West. Number 1 in the East, and the East is better than the West this year. Look it up, my guy.
They ain't gonna touch them.
But
But
what do you mean don't touch them? We're not going to see them boys.
The Warriors, Phoenix, and Grizzlies would be
That's
anybody
it.
in the
What
West.
else? What else in the West? What else is there in the West?
You still when the
What else is there in the West?
The Jazz?
The Jazz,
When
they
Darren Miller come back?
just got done losing 10 games straight. Next.
Okay.
The Nuggets, they
gonna
barely
be
fought over
they
500.
just
The
still a great
Lakers, we
team.
know what their problem is. What the West else have? What do they
Just
have?
saying.
What do they have?
I'm just saying.
they not beating a lot of them teams.
They not beating the West. Is not that good
They're not
this year.
beating the Bucks.
But moving forward,
3.
man, as far as the Nets, man, Kevin Durant's the best player in the world. I do feel like he's gotten the short end of the stick, and I don't lie, I think he's gonna regret this decision going to the Brooklyn Nets. I think that this has been a failed experiment due to the fact that them boys they can't stay healthy. I really couldn't even dive into that, but a lot of these guys have missed over 10 games
my
this season.
God, man.
And I don't think that that's just an anomaly. I think it's going to be a trend. They did that last year. They've only played like 26 games together. So I just don't see with the Nets. I don't think that they're going to come around and end up holding that trophy up. Hopefully, man, Kevin Durant can figure something out because it don't look like it's like that.
I can't read them
We got
comments,
a lot
bro.
of people agreeing on them comments.
I can't read it. I can't read it.
Lazy
They ain't
man.
say I
The whole
disagree.
roster
Katie
almost.
won't make a difference.
Yeah,
Come on, Dan.
Katie's gonna erase some good things, but I don't think it's gonna work out.
He gonna do what he can.
We're going to go ahead and move on. Don't forget that today's show is sponsored by EarthBlendCoffee.global. You can use the link in the description box to place your order now. We'll be back after the break.
SGECOVIDsolutions.com is paving the way forward for a safer city government delivering cutting-edge biosecurity and biosafety protocols developed internationally by top virologists and scientists using an all-natural cleaning solution, killing COVID-19 on contact like no other product on the international market. For more information, please call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at SGECOVIDsolutions.com. Let SGECOVIDsolutions.com provide innovative rapid facilities testing and world-class state-of-the-art biorisk safety protocols for all of your coronavirus needs. Call 1-800-281-9080 or visit us online at SGECOVIDsolutions.com. SocratesGarrettENT.com is a diversified firm specializing in recycled aggregates and crushed concrete. SocratesGarrettENT.com's recycled materials provide the construction industry with significant economic and environmental benefits by recycling clean concrete rubble into M.Dot grade rock materials. Recycled aggregates and crushed concrete can be applied to driveways, road construction, bank protection, parking lots, general bulk fills, and more. By using SocratesGarrettENT.com's crushed concrete products, anyone from homeowners to general contractors can help reduce landfilled concrete waste, conserve natural resources, and gain significant economic savings on materials and disposal costs. For more information, please call 601-896-0084 or visit us online at SocratesGarrettENT.com.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global.
Welcome back, everybody. Moving on from the East Coast to the West Coast. The Los Angeles Lakers are currently 26-28 in the play-in and are set to be in the play-in tournament. The playoffs will just start today. Many feel that the Lakers' point guard Russell Westbrook is the reason for their struggles throughout this year. And with the trade deadline being set, rumors had it that the Lakers should explore trade options with Russell Westbrook. So I'm going to ask you guys: should the Los Angeles Lakers trade Russell Westbrook?
Well, I feel like personally they should trade him because what are you doing? I mean, of course, he averaging 18.4 points. It's tied for 35th in the league. He averaging 7.8 rebounds. That's in the top 15ish. You know, I don't really know his turnover ratio, but he's been turning the ball over a lot as I've been looking at it. But it's not all on Russell. But most of it is on Russell because they haven't had AD. LeBron, you know, he take his breaks in time with coming in, playing all that. But LeBron gonna give his all. But I feel like it was a bad move from the beginning getting Russell. They should have got somebody like John Wall. I felt like was a better player in that position of Russ. Russ should have stayed in Washington with Bradley Beal because obviously that duo was something in the East because you know the East really was a weak league as it is now. But I feel like when Russ, everybody was like, oh, Russ going to LA, they got Melo, they got this and that. They feel like, oh, they gonna make some noise. But Russ really haven't really just showed me nothing. I feel like he been in decline, really. His age is starting to show. He haven't really had a lift, like explosive plays like we know Russ to be. He never really had a jump shot to me in my eyes. But I'm not gonna knock Russ because I do feel like he's a great player, a Hall of Famer. But I feel like it's just a wrong match, a wrong move for the Lakers getting him. And I feel like his times need to be gone for the Lakers. He need to bounce real quick. I know Young finna have a lot to say, but I'm letting him know he need to be bounced. So you can go for
So let me just get this on record. You saying Russ needs to get traded?
He need to hit the road jack, Ray Charles, and don't come back no more. For real.
You snap. So do I think the Lakers need to trade Russell Westbrook? No. I do not think they need to trade him. You're right, he's averaging 18, 8, and 8. But that's with two other superstars. He got LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Right.
So I feel like with them two guys, that's what he's supposed to be averaging. Because AD and Bron gonna get the load.
You're right.
So I don't see nothing wrong.
What you think Melo gonna average off the bench?
I got you in just a second. Trust me, I got you in just a second. So, I know it might not all look like Russ got it figured out right now, but in my eyes, Russ is a top 5 point guard of all time.
I can agree with
And
that.
he is going to figure it out. He done did it with multiple teams now.
Yeah.
He did it with the Thunder
Right.
on multiple seasons. When he was by himself, he didn't have nobody but Steven Adams. I am a Thunder fan.
No.
Die hard. Russ, we greatly appreciate you. Next, when he went to the Rockets,
Yeah.
he at first it seemed like he didn't have it, but what'd he do?
He did his thing.
He figured it out and he averaged a triple-double.
He averaged triple that year, though.
No, that was with the Wizards.
Yeah.
Then he went to the Wizards with Bradley Beal in the East with your boy. You know he like to talk about it. He seemed like he didn't have it then. He figured it out. He averaged a triple-double. So when you say Russ need to go, no, we don't need to go. Now let me tell you who we need to be talking about.
What are you talking about?
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo.
That boy is dead weight. He needs to hit the road, Jack, and not to come back no more. Melo got to get up out of there. But I ain't done. Because guess who else? But he been on my head the whole time.
Who?
Anthony Davis. Oh, I can't stand that boy.
Anthony Davis?
Yes, bro, I can't stand him. I feel like ever since 2019, after he won that Mickey Mouse ring, it's been downhill. No, seriously, it's been downhill with him.
This is the Pelicans.
He hadn't been given that same production, that same fighting and intensity
Yeah.
that we used to see.
He big
I feel
chin.
like now it's more like he gonna give you a couple games where it look like, oh yeah, AD back, he back.
Right.
Then it's a couple games where he just stink it up, and he like, who is this? Like, what's going on, bro?
Right.
This
Hey.
not the AD I know.
Like Future, he got too comfortable in L.A.
Oh, he too comfortable. He might need to slide too. But you know they ain't gonna let him go.
Right.
So, like I just said, Russ does not need to get traded at all. Yeah, I'm gonna let you take the floor because I know you got a lot to say too.
Man. I'm gonna start off. For people that don't know, I'm a huge Russell Westbrook fan. Currently, he's my favorite player in the league. Not all time, but he's my favorite player in the league right now. And as throughout this show, if we ever talking about him, you probably gonna know my position. I'm gonna follow that sword for my guy, straight up, TMC. But as far as the Lakers trading Russell Westbrook, I think they should. I think they should trade Russell Westbrook. The reason why I feel like they should trade him, not that he's the reason for their struggles, because no, the reason for their struggles, I'm gonna get into all of that. But as far as just him, I don't think that he plays well enough with LeBron, and a lot of players don't play well with LeBron. That's fine. Brandon Ingram became an all-star after leaving the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma now looks like a bona fide NBA player. Mm-hmm. A lot of guys just can't play with Bron, and especially as the third wheel. Russ has most of his career has either been 1 or 2, never 3.
I heard.
Never been 3. And Russ, his game is predicated on rhythm. From what I've seen as the season has waned, they started off with allowing Russ more of the ball handling duties. But as I watched throughout this, LeBron has slowly creeped into more and more where the offense is back to running through him. You know, they got to get AD his. AD has to be the number one option. But it seems more and more back to, LeBron on the ball and all that. And I just feel like that personally, with that being said, Russ is having a hard time figuring out how to get his rhythm. With all these other situations where he was with new teams, the Wizards, even with the Rockets. Now, the Rockets is a little different. I'm going to get into that. But with the Wizards, he started off. People said he started off slow, but he was averaging. He usually averaged triple double the first half of season 2.
You know what?
He averaged triple double the first part of season 2, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying? But over February stretch until the playoffs, he had player of the month where he was averaging like 20-some, 15 and 15. Doing that because he finally
got the Nets 40 both times he played.
He figured out how to work the offense. Everybody had their role in, and he was more of a. He was on the ball. He's an on the ball type guy. I'm not going to dispute that. Mm-hmm. He has to have the ball in his hand. I'm just being honest. He has to have the ball in his hand for him to be successful and to be being able to be maximized to the fullest of his potential. With the Wizards, he was really more so the ball handler and really more so not even the scorer, but the guy that got everybody else going. The Hachimura's of the league, Bradley Beal, Dale Theis, who is now out of Wizard rotation since Russell Westbrook has been gone. Nobody even knows who that is. But he had a heck of a season. Got paid off of that season. Now he's not even in the rotation. But what Russ does is if he has the ball and is able to control the ball, he's able to really kind of control everybody, get everybody going. And, it's a lot of false narratives with Russ, that they've been bringing up this year. Like, he don't make anybody better. Bradley Beal averaged the most points in his career when he played with him. Paul George was top 3 MVP candidate. Kevin Durant won an MVP with him. James Harden averaged 30 with him. So that is a lot. That is a lot. Like, he's a cancer, all that. That's a lot. But with everything being said, then you got to think about it. LeBron James missed a lot of time at the beginning of the season with the suspension, COVID protocols, even injuries still now. Anthony Davis, we all know, you touch him, he might pop, and he might go down. But he's been playing great on his last stretch. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been playing great over his last stretch. But with all that being said and done, it hasn't been able to be an easy able to put the pieces all together for him to actually get a rhythm and understand his role. I don't think he even knows his full role with this team. It's because, and then it's other guys getting the ball with Malik Monk, Austin Rivers. I mean, Malik Monk playing outstanding. I'm not knocking him. He's balling. But I really expected that out of him when he first got into the league, in my opinion. Because in Duke, him and De'Aaron Fox, Kentucky, him and De'Aaron Fox was going crazy.
Balling.
But
the Hornets kind of, limited him.
Yeah, I think the Hornets limited him.
He had some growing pains with him too, but Bron really helping him out a lot.
Yeah, so he's starting to get into his own. But I just feel like now with all these guys, it's so many people being the ball handler, primary ball handler, he's not able to get a rhythm. He's always getting the ball out in the corner and things like that. That's not his game. He's not able to really access what he's supposed to do. Then the roster is just terrible. The roster is old. Ken Bazemore, guys like that really not even shooters actually. And when you don't give Russ shooters, which they gave him in Houston, where he averaged almost 30 points over the second half stretch, and him and James Harden became the highest scoring averaging pair in NBA history. You don't give Russ the ability to be able to do what he does best, which is drive. His field goal percentages and 3-point percentages have really all been the same as throughout his career. The Laker percentages that y'all see, he's been like that. It just he has multiple chances and able to get into a rhythm. He is not just a typical scorer. He's a volume scorer. The more he's allowed to do free range, the better he gets throughout the game. If you know how he plays.
Right.
And so I feel like that the Lakers should send him away. I think they should send him to the Knicks. I'd rather see him where he can get back to being that primary ball handler, and I promise you he can get back to about 20, 10, and 10.
Man, the Knicks, that's a good spot for him to go to. I like that. You couldn't have said it more. I still kind of disagree. I feel like
you feel like they're gonna figure it out.
I think Russ is gonna figure it out, man. After the All-Star break, I feel like it's going to be more of a Bron and Russ show.
After All-Star break, LeBron, he going to find a way to get them seeding, probably like a 5th seed. It's going to be LeBron. and AD. Russ gonna be the third man. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
that's
saying?
what he was brought there for. But see, my thing is, what they brought him for, what I this was I said that the Lakers should have had Russ at the one where he's really doing a lot of, he had to learn the offense. They were getting too hung in on these high turnover games, but he was still learning the offense. That's how he's still trying to figure out what to do and what spots to pick. But then they slowly moved it back to LeBron, basically doing the point guard duties.
Right.
My thing is,
he's supposed to be
crazy run. He's supposed to be the point guard. I mean, he's averaging about what he should average, about 18, 8, and 8. That's what he's supposed to average with LeBron and Anthony Davis.
And that's still good numbers.
But that's a down year. But
it's a triple double.
Like he said, it's greatness. He think they posted 23, 15, and 15. But they've turned to where Bron's the point guard. It's supposed to be Royce the point guard. Let Bron and AD be scorers. That's why I said. Bron is clearly he's scoring at a pace of year 19 that we have yet to ever see.
And Bron, like he can't just be a scorer.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'd rather he be a scorer. Anthony Davis, he's gonna be a scorer. So I just feel like that. Just overall, it's been a mess. And then. Not only Russ has been slacking sometimes on the defensive end, but there's a lot of guys on the defensive end that suck.
Right.
Austin Reeves, he's a good piece, but he's a rookie right now. They're killing him on defense. Carmelo, he get hot on offense, but he's going to kill you on defense. Trust me. There's some times where I've rooted for Carmelo. I like Carmelo.
Me too.
I'm more of a New York Knicks, Denver Carmelo fan.
I was a Denver fan.
Honestly, he could have stayed in Portland. No, I'm gonna be serious. Louis, I don't think we call him how we see it. He's only averaging 13 points a game. Hey,
he's off the bench, bro.
Okay, we can find somebody. They can find somebody else.
Just go 13 points a game.
Come on, bro. He's 30.
I know where you coming from. This coming from the OKC run. You ain't forgot that yet.
I have not forgot it. We're supposed to go all the way. But it's okay.
Yeah.
But I gotta just say one thing that I think you said. Let's not put all the blame on Russell Westbrook.
But that's
for the Lakers trouble.
And that's what I alluded to the last segment. The media likes to point it to where they can figure out where it's the sexiest headline and they can move forward with it.
That's what I'm saying. And that right there, I'm not gonna let that ride because Russ is doing his thing. He's almost averaging a triple double as the third option. The third option. Come on, I don't see John Morant doing nothing like that. And he doing good, but he not averaging a triple double.
I don't think John Morant.
You're not gonna get a triple. You're not gonna get a triple double.
I know.
He's playing great.
You're gonna get a double out job, but not a triple.
Yeah, he's not gonna average.
John is a dog.
If Russ
So don't you dare say that.
If Russ go to the Grizzlies, I guarantee I average a triple double. Guaranteed.
No.
I ain't gonna lie. No, Russ anywhere by himself, he's going to average a triple double.
Guaranteed.
I don't want Russell on the Grizzlies.
Well, I mean, yeah, we wouldn't put him on there now. They got Ja. Why would they do that?
Exactly.
I don't want him nowhere. No 2, no 3, no nothing.
Okay, the Grizzlies not gonna win nothing anyway.
You gonna see.
Moving on, today's show is sponsored by EarthBlendCoffee.global. You can use the link in the description box to place your order now. It's just great coffee. We'll be right back.
New Cannabis Premium Dispensary is providing community health and wellness through CBD and Delta 8. Both CBD and Delta 8 provide an array of health benefits, aiding in appetite, sleep, anxiety, depression, chronic pain, and more. New Cannabis Premium Dispensary provides a variety of CBD and Delta 8 products, including gummies, candies, pre-rolls, pain creams, isolate drops, cartridge pens, and so much more. To learn more about New Cannabis products or to place an order, please call or text 415-465-9292 or visit us online at newcannabis.com and follow us on Instagram at newcannabisjackson.
Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Welcome back, everybody. As we like to end every show with our last segment, we like to pick something HBCU to talk about. This time we're gonna talk about some ladies, some nice ladies out here. Jackson State women's basketball team has been dominant through SWAC play, 10-0 in conference play. I want to ask you guys: are you surprised at how dominant the Jackson State women's basketball team has been?
Well, for the SWAC, I'm not surprised at all. The Jackson State girls, they have been running the show for the last couple of years, and I can tell you right now, I do not see that train stopping no time soon. I don't see that train stopping no time soon. The coaching staff, we gotta give a lot of credit to them because as far as recruiting and getting the team to just come together like that, man, that is amazing. 10-0, and all of them have been blowouts. Every game in the SWAC play been blowouts. Now, I want to say this: it might not be this year, it might not even be next year, but within the next two, Jackson State will be able to compete with Division I schools. And I'm calling it seriously.
Yeah, you might.
They played against.
They already are.
They played against University of Miami. They lost 72-67. Then they went to Arkansas. That's an SEC school now.
Right.
66-62.
Tell them, Doc.
Jack, man, hey, Jack State girls, bro. I'm telling you, they gonna be able to compete with Duke. I don't know they'll be able to play against South Carolina.
Start small now.
Hey, go on now. Hey, we started going straight to the line.
No, they had a great game against Mississippi State. They might have lost by 7.
They ain't the same Mississippi State. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. That's not the
Mississippi
same.
State still cold now.
No,
they ain't the same.
Ever since the coach went to Texas, they be on the decline.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be real.
But what I'm saying is, right now, where they at is good, and I only see them going ahead and accomplishing every goal they want. They'll be able to do it with the right team and the coaching staff they got right now. I think that they got them something really special, man. Really special,
man. First of all, Coach Reed, I don't know how she do it. Night in, night out. She do the the recruiting. She doing everything and far and beyond. Outstanding coach. If she ever want to leave Jackson State and go to some other schools, she can. I'm pretty sure she getting them phone calls.
She probably got some job offers.
I know she getting phone calls.
Jackson State got to be giving us some money to keep her down.
They got to be holding her down good because I know she. Hey, look, she could have been there.
I ain't trying to count nobody's pockets now.
I ain't count nobody. But I just know that with that squad when they had. You know the squad they had.
What squad they had?
03, Vince Williams.
Yeah.
That squad right there. I never seen girls in SWAC play ball like that. They balling like dudes, bro. I swear. They was balling like dudes. That girl, Miss Williams, Maisha Williams, one that transferred from Mississippi State.
Yeah.
A dog. She will back anybody down, and that's a guaranteed bucket. When they had, I don't know why she ain't playing no more, but when they had a dog. I never seen a girl that can ball.
Was balling on.
I never seen a girl that ball that hard.
But what about the team now?
The team now, they still got Miss Williams. She gonna see anything that come in the paint, send them to the out of bounds. Anything in the bucket, guaranteed bucket. That girl is going to the WNBA. I guarantee you, that's a bucket. Cause she played in the SEC with the big girls, and she went to the SWAC dominating.
Great coach.
Like I said, I don't know how Coach Reed does it.
Right there.
I don't know how Coach Reed does it, but to bring out a crowd to watch the girls play, I never seen it like it.
Right.
And go undefeated like that.
And the thing is, the crowd come out there every time.
It's exciting to watch girls play when you watch Jackson State play. The girls play. Like, I'm more when I watch them play, I want to see.
Yeah.
Because I sure want to see when they run, when they had them girls back in the day. I was ready to see them ball out. And then they going to talk noise. They got some get up and go about themselves, like for real.
Get up and go.
I don't know how Coach Reed. I'm saying this, I don't know how Coach Reed do it, but I know that phone call waiting to happen. And if Ole Miss was something happen to call, you better take it.
Would you be surprised if she left?
I wouldn't be surprised if she left, cause she's been holding the SWAC down by girls basketball alone. They gonna win the SWAC championship easy.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot.
Easy.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And don't get me wrong. They're gonna up somebody. They just 2 players or 3 players away from upsetting somebody in the NCAA tournament. I'm calling it.
Real talk.
I'm calling it.
No, for real.
They're gonna upset somebody.
They might could do it this year.
They might could do it this year. But hey, I'm calling it, man.
I don't know. I think they need one more. I think they need one more.
They need one more dog.
Yeah.
We need one more dog.
Now, am I surprised? I ain't gonna lie. I'm surprised. I knew they was.
This might be
No,
their best squad,
they
though.
cold.
This might be
They
her best
cold.
squad, though.
But 10-0, I ain't gonna lie, I did not see. When I say that they are running through the swag, but they laying waste.
They might be their best squad, bro.
God,
Bro, they're blowing teams out by at least 20.
they out there. They just out here practicing, chilling now at this point. Like they probably in the locker room like, all right, we finna blow them out by 30. You know, I'm worried about what we finna do after the game. I feel like what we doing after the game.
Once they get like that, there ain't no stopping
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
Ain't no stopping that.
That's just my opinion.
You got better keep it single
Now-
digits. I never seen him keep it single digits with girls.
Know what I'm saying?
You know, like Lacey said, with the culture they got now with the girls, you know, people just come to see them play. Like, you know, I can't say the same for Alcorn girls.
We gonna talk about
We got
that.
a lot to work.
We-
with. We got a lot to work.
It's
with.
okay.
I'm trying my
Hey,
best.
we gonna figure it out.
I'm trying my best not to say nothing about Alcorn, but I'm gonna leave it.
Just
alone.
wait. Just wait.
Leave it alone.
But moving forward, man, like Lacey said, Amisha Williams Holiday is a beast.
She going to the pros.
She's a beast. This is her second year in a row averaging a double-double. She's averaging now 18.4 points a game and like 10, 11 rebounds.
Oh,
With also averaging 2.7 blocks a game.
that's a dog.
Only 6'4", but playing the 4. And, man, I ain't gonna lie. She is a beast.
Man, hey,
She's only gotten better through her first year in Jackson State. She started off. She averaged. Well, that might not even been Jackson State. Her first year,
Michigan
she
State, that was
averaged. Yeah,
Michigan
she averaged 12.6 points.
That's when they had the queen. That's when they had the queen.
Then the next year 15. Now this year she had 18. She's basically a 20-point per game scorer. You look at the SWAC numbers. She's basically a 20-point per game scorer.
Yeah, most definitely.
She's giving anybody that they put on her work. She go get them work. But see, the thing is, the reason why I don't think they'll upset a team yet is because everybody else, they know they roll, though. They do their job, man.
Right.
No, hearing that they're averaging 8, 7 points a game. But I think they need at least somebody averaging about
13.
13,
Yeah,
12 points a
13,
game.
14 a game.
They don't have that person that's going to get
Yeah, the second guy,
you know,
like,
I just need one more because when I was looking at these box scores, like I'm not trying to, diminish. They have a well-oiled machine. Way Coach Reed has it set up. Maybe it might be set up to play like that.
Right.
But I just feel like they had one person that averaged around like 12, 13 a game. Then there'll be an upset when these power schools maybe in the tournament make a little noise instead of just going out in the first round. But as far as SWAC goes, it's a lot. I mean,
Lock and key.
it's a lot.
It been locked for 3 years. To be honest,
I ain't lie. Some of these SWAC schools, the other SWAC schools, man, y'all need to take notice and do
they
some
need to
better
wake
recruiting.
up. They need to wake up.
Y'all need to find a way, and not trying to be personal or anything like that. I do feel like that some of these coaches that are coaching the women's side of SWAC basketball, I don't think that
Easy money.
I don't really think that they fully know what they're not to say that they're not learning, but I don't think that they're the right person sometimes for that job when it comes to women's basketball. I feel like sometimes some schools or administrations kind of sweep that under the rug and it's more of an afterthought. I think Jackson State, especially with the success that Coach Reed has done, they made it a priority to make sure that they continue to be successful.
Like this gonna be a guaranteed ring every year.
That falls with really any SWAC sport, though. The only way that you're going to be successful is if administration and upper level are all in and they allow you to do what you need to do in order for you to be successful. And that's what Jackson State had done, though. You got to tip their hat to them. Girls, Real Spill is definitely coming for another game. We trying to be front row, and I'm telling you now, I want to see a show.
I want to see a show more.
I want to see a show.
Aisha women, I need to see a double-dub.
Hey, I love my show when I was watching it when I was in school. When they came to Alcorn, I want to be front row. I want to be front row watching them play. 'Cause it was gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
It was gonna be a good game.
Man, it was a good game my freshman year when they came out. Everything else was blowouts. Because what's that game? It was what, 30, 15?
Man, Mo 3 gave us 30.
Okay, it was about 30 and 15.
She should have been knowing. Should have been to the league. Easy.
Man.
Easy.
But I just feel like, man, just SWAC all together though. Talking with women's basketball, I think it should be a little more broad and light shine on them. Give them more attention. Even with just Jackson State girls though, I feel like they should.
Grambling used to have. I used to love watching Grambling play. When they had the Queen quadruple double.
See, when they had Shakayla, Grambling was on the map.
Grambling had five. They had a
I'm
starting.
always
Grambling
saying,
had a starting
Man, said
five.
they got the right structure. though.
when Grambling came,
They had
she
a starting
came with
five
all
that was
going,
nasty.
I looked her dead in her eyes. I'm talking about, I'm front row now. We all front row. We used to talk a little noise back when we was in
Right,
school.
right.
I'm not gonna say the things that we was saying, but we was talking a little noise to
Good.
players. And Skylar, man, she stood right in front of me, looked me in my eyes. I say, I came to see a show. I say, you missed quadruple double. Let me see you do it.
Triple double that day.
Man, she almost did it.
Almost. She was like two
She
steals
was
away.
like, bro. She almost had a quadruple double on us, bro. She
Looked at Yuan and said,
bro.
No.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. She put on a show.
it was a sight to
She
see.
put on a show.
It was a sight
Got
to
your
see.
money's worth.
Yo, I got my money's worth that day. I
It
can't
was a
even
sight
lie
to
to
see.
you.
It was a sight to see for real. Because
But-
Grambling they had a starting five. It
But
wasn't
no,
just
no,
her.
it wasn't just her. 'Cause they had like a point. The two,
The forward?
the two, and they had a squad.
Yeah, Grambling had a squad.
They had a squad.
Prairie had a squad that year too, because they had that little point guard. You remember that?
Yeah, PB did have a nice little
Yeah.
squad. They had a nice little squad.
It did.
But
See,
yeah,
we was going to all the games, but I don't know. We was going to all the games. That's when Alcorn was a sight to see, man. And I must
Go
say,
ahead, say
I
what you
must
gotta
say
say,
that.
man.
We fired the coach. It was an average coach, but she was winning more than one game, two games.
Most definitely.
And she most definitely took. I don't understand Alcorn. She took the ladies to the SWAC championship in 2016. I mean, okay, the losses was starting to decline. We was losing.
But I think that is because of recruiting.
It's most
That's where
definitely.
that falls into
It's
recruiting.
recruiting. It ain't coaching.
Now I'm not. I know we got a new coach. This is their first year coaching, and new system, new team, and all that. But we gotta get it together, you guys. I don't know what's going on with our ladies. I know we had COVID, reasons of why we didn't play a couple games, but we gotta wake up. Or I'm sorry to say it, you're gonna be on the hot seat as well. Because one thing about Alcorn, we don't like to lose. We gonna keep it. You see, baseball coach bounced.
Oh my God.
Volleyball coach bounced. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. we all went to Alcorn.
Right, you're right.
I'm an alumni. We gonna talk. We gonna let you know. If we don't like this, that, we like to win.
Right.
We gonna come and support you. We like to win at Alcorn State University. All sports. If not, you gonna be gone.
Yeah.
AD gone.
Call it how you see
I'm
it.
gonna call it.
80 he definitely should have bounced.
It's a lot of people there supposed to been gone, been left, and you see now dead weight's gone. It's a new Alcorn, so I'm just gonna let y'all know. I don't know what any other program, but I'm just speaking on Alcorn State University's perspective.
Right.
We don't play about that losing stuff. We like to win.
There we go.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, just to real quick, just to put us piggyback on it, Jackson State, man, once again, we want to tip our hats to what you guys doing. We seen what you guys doing. We want to give y'all a spotlight with that. Shout out, Callaway versus Vicksburg, man, local. Y'all go check that game out.
Yes,
Gonna
sir.
be a show.
Hey
Tuesday.
man,
Gonna be a
Callaway
show.
lost to Cleveland.
Tuesday.
Callaway lost to Cleveland the other day, man. And I was head scratching on the boys game. I don't know what you do, Coach Speech. I want to see a show.
But we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Don't forget today's show is sponsored by EarthBlendCoffee.Global. We're signing out.
Yes, sir.
Real still 601. Real still 601.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the WeBelieve.Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at WeBelieve.Global.